Is the middle class in the UK disappearing due to the cost of living crisis? Let me just take you through these slides, and I was blown away when I read it. How are you coping with it? Welcome to the channel. So this one says the cost of living crisis is what? State-inflicted poverty. Savings. So 1 in 10 UK households have no savings at all. It's holidays. So this is something, moving to the UK about 2 decades ago, I found out that, okay, so the British people love their holidays.
Forget what they told you. This budget is a full-on scam on working class people. They're taking our money and dressing it up as support and hoping we're too tired to notice. Well, I've noticed. I'm Shannon and I rant about the UK government because they are on some bullshit. Yeah? Saving for your future, that's a joke. Don't make me laugh. They're taxing our pension savings, capping our relief and penalising us for being responsible. We are being punished for not wanting to be broke at the age of 65. Huh? Make it make sense, Labour Party. I'm not saying someone in government is giving wicked witch energy, yeah? But if the shoe fits, darling, because it's got all your fingerprints all over it. So we work hard, but we're still standing still. Because this budget isn't built to help us, you know. It's built to squeeze every last ounce out of us. Agree or disagree, comment below, because I'm too loud to be ignored out here. Follow for more chaos. Hey.
So, you know what? I like the comic aspect of her video. And you know what? Yeah, comments below if you agree with her or not. I want to know what people think of what she said. Yeah, so comment below. But I like that energy that she has, and also the comic aspect of it is great. But she's talking about, real stuff here.
The UK is finished. If you're currently living in the UK, you might want to reconsider because it's about to get a whole lot worse. So this graph shows you the standard of living in the UK, and it predicts it over the next few years up until 2028. Just take a look at that. This massive drop after 2023 shows how bad it's going to get. The standard of living in the UK is going down the drain. And take a look at this. If you wanted to rent a 1-bedroom flat in suburban London, not even in central London, it will cost you 2.2k per month. Honestly, how can anyone afford this? Because the average salary in the UK per year after tax is 28k. And if you're renting a 1-bedroom flat, you would only have £130 per month left over for everything else. So no wonder so many people are in debt. Taxes are likely to go up, inflation is at an all-time high, and rent prices are unaffordable. There are so many different countries around the world where you can have a good standard of living. So why would you choose to live in the UK? It's already the second most unequal country in the world. Because honestly, if you stay in the UK now, it's just gonna get so much worse. And yes, all countries do have their problems, but the way I see it, the UK is finished, and it's not getting better anytime soon. Let me know what you guys think in the comments.
Reeve says she's asking ordinary people to contribute more. So here's a message from an ordinary person here in the UK for all of my other ordinary people. Dads, mums, all of you working hard. This is proof slavery didn't end. It just changed form. Back then, people were kept alive because their labour was profitable. You got food, water, shelter. Not out of kindness, because a tool has to be maintained. Then Britain said no more chains. The world said no more chains. And the financial system said, fine, let's upgrade. They didn't remove control. They just made it invisible. Now you don't work for a master, you work for money. A new kind of obedience. The money used to have weight though. Silver, gold. Something real, something that meant freedom. Now it's cheap printed alloys, printed paper, digital numbers floating on a screen, values replaced with the illusion of value. Then came the oldest trick in the financial book. Put your money in the bank, it's safer there. So you do, and they hand you a miserable 3% interest while the UK inflation rate sits at 10%. That means your money doesn't grow, it shrinks. Every £1 you have loses you 10% of its value every year. And the bank only gives you back 3%. You're losing 7% of your money every year just by trusting the system that told you it was protecting you. Meanwhile, banks loan your money to the same corporations that sell you everything. Your weekly shop at Tesco, Aldi, your electricity, From British Gas, your water bill, your rent, your petrol, your broadband, your clothes, your heating. It's all rising faster than your wages ever will. You work more, you earn the same. Everything costs more. And when your wages can't outrun the bills, then what? They hand you a debt life jacket. Credit cards, buy now, pay later overdrafts, loans for phones, loans for cars, loans just to handle emergencies that shouldn't even exist, loans to turn your heating on. You swipe your credit card just to keep the lights on. You borrow for food. You borrow, you get into debt just to stay alive. The country that you work to keep running. You're not building wealth, you're plugging holes in a collapsing lifeboat. Then they tell you you're free. They tell you you're free. Free to drown in direct debits, free to work 40 to 60 hour weeks and still panic check your balance every time you get to the cashier at the supermarket. Free to pretend this is a good life. That's what we were taught. Free to be exhausted. You're free to be disposable, free to survive instead of to live. These aren't chains that you can grab anymore. These are the psychological and financial, invisible by design. They squeeze you tighter than metal ever could. You're not free because they said so. You're free the day you realize the system isn't doing you a favor. They're keeping us occupied.
There you have it, guys. I hope you enjoyed these videos and you got something from it. That is my mission here, to give you informative videos. Let me know in the comments, what do you think of this? As always, I'll see you in the next video. Subscribe to the channel, like this video, comment, and also share with friends. If you love this video, then you're going to love this video here.